Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is your photo news fix. This fix is brought to you by Squarespace. My personal photography website, jaredpolin.com, is built using Squarespace, and I wouldn't use anything else. It's simple, easy, affordable, and you don't need to know any coding like me, because I don't know shit about coding. To get a 14-day free trial without a credit card, go to squarespace.com/FroKnowsPhoto, and if you decide that it's for you, use the code FroKnowsPhoto at checkout to get 10% off your first order. First up, have you ever wanted to remove backgrounds from images simply with a click of a button and you don't have Photoshop, or Photoshop failed at doing a good job? Well, a new website called remove.bg claims, not the Bee Gees, claims it can remove backgrounds from portraits in a matter of seconds for free. Now, if you think that sounds too good to be true, being that it's free and all, well, it's not. It's actually free and it kind of works. Now, I figured there's only one way to see if this works, and that is to test its abilities on me and my fro. Here's what you need to do.
Just 2 easy steps.
Go to remove.bg, click select photo, wait a few seconds, and bam! You have a perfectly cut out photo saved as a 500 by 500 pixel PNG. Yep, it's a pretty small file they leave you with, but what did you expect? It's free. Dan, do you hear that noise?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I can hear you people screaming at your screens that I didn't challenge the AI. Well, hold up. I did. I tried it again with this image that doesn't have a clean background, and well, the results are, well, they're not quite as good. The good news is, if you're bald, it's going to work really, really well. My concerns with free sites like these is that by uploading your images to them, they somehow take ownership of your images. On remove.bg's about page, it says, "Staying alive, staying alive." Boom, boom, boom. This is what it actually said. We do not share your images or use them for any other purposes, and that the files are deleted after about an hour. Would you use this service if it cost money and gave you high-res PNGs? I think I would. Next up, let's continue with websites that solve problems for photographers. This time, I'm talking about Exif Shot, which is a web application for sharing your photos with all of its metadata. Could this be the end of comments like, "What did you shoot that at? What did you shoot it with?" When I share photos online, even though I already shared all that info in the typed out area that said what I shot it at? The answer is maybe, but more on that in a few seconds. Here's how it works. It works by extracting the EXIF data from your uploaded JPEG and allows you to customize the look and information before saving the image and data into a single graphic. I was about to do a test to see how well it worked when I decided to read the terms of services, and what I found caused me not to do the test. Under user content, it says, by submitting content to or for inclusion on website, you grant Progressive a worldwide royalty-free and non-exclusive license to reproduce, modify, adapt, publish, and distribute the content solely for the purpose of displaying, distributing, and promoting website in any existing or future media. No, I don't agree to that at all. Now, I'm sure I'm being overly protective here, but whenever something says you are granting someone worldwide royalty-free rights to use your image with no compensation, I take issue with that. But I do like the idea a lot and would consider paying something like $10 for a Lightroom plugin that did this without giving up any rights. Will you be using this site even with the weird terms of services? Let me know down below. Oh yeah, quick update on this. I did leave a comment on Petapixel's story, and the guy from Exif Shots got back to me, and he commented back saying, "I hear you." He hears me, Dan. He heard me. Good, thank you for hearing me. I typed it. I don't know how you heard my typing. When you use the app, you actually are not submitting anything. Your photos or exports are not stored on servers, and I'm not able to know what photos you have used with the app, nor what you have exported. If that's the case, let me know when the terms of services had been updated to reflect that, and I'll try it out. Let me jump in here real quick to say there's another update to this story, and overnight, the developer got back to me, left a comment on Petapixel under my comment for me to check out the newest terms of services, and this is what it says. It says, they will not use your content to promote the service without your express written consent. So because I left the comment on Petapixel, they went ahead and updated their terms of services, and now I'll use their service. Nikon wants to let you know the new cameras they just came out with are called the Z
Space 6
and the Z
Space
7.
not the Z6 and Z7. You know what, Nikon? When you fill that space with a second card slot, I'll stop writing Z6 and Z7. Until then,
Shut up!
and finally, remember when I did that news story on Sony's firmware 3 weeks ago and people commented that I was commenting 2 months too late?
Things that could have been brought to my attention yesterday!
And then last week, I informed the people who were commenting about my commenting that Sony had pulled the firmware because it was failing to write RAW files properly and rendering their cards useless in some cases? Well, Sony's back again. This time with firmware version 2.10. If you updated to version 2.0, I hate, you know what I hate, Dan? When people say 2.0. It's 2.0. It's a number, not a letter. No, it's a 0. I highly suggest you jump right on this bug fix. Now, if you're still on an older firmware, I probably wouldn't waste my time with any update just yet. Give it a few months to make sure the gremlins don't multiply when they get wet. Let's hope I don't have to come back next week to report that the version 2.10 has been pulled because the camera only shoots in JPEG. Did you update yet, or will you wait this one out? Let me know down below. And there you have it. That's your photo news fix this time around. To check out the last fix, go ahead and click on the screen right here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And have a happy freaking holidays, you filthy animals. That's it. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya. And don't take offense to filthy animals. It's a movie quote. Don't leave me comments like, you called me a filthy animal. You know what? You're a filthy animal.
Keep the change.